People looking to buy real estate in Dubai and people who are holding real estate in Dubai are all wondering, is the housing market in Dubai going to crash? Let's go over it. Like in any rising market, people always say, I'm gonna wait until the market drops before buying. And real estate agents love this and always reply something pretty funny, saying something like, if I got $1 for every time I heard this, I would be a millionaire. And then of course, real estate agents tell you that it's always a good time to buy. But who should you believe? Which side should you be on? Should you be on the bearish side or the bullish side in this market going into 2024? When you're analyzing real estate in any market, you need to look at the interest rates, supply, and demand, because with this, all of your answers can be answered pretty simply. So starting off with interest rates, back when I was in Canada working as a financial advisor, I used to be able to give away fixed rates for about 2%. And of course, times have changed. This has gone up quite significantly since then. And if you look at interest rates from the past, I mean like 10, 20, 30 years ago, a lot of people are saying that the interest rates today are still low. But I don't really care about what people think. I care about what people are able to actually afford and pay. Now, there is one huge difference with the real estate market here in Dubai compared to the real estate market in any city, let's say in Canada or the United States. The first thing is that there are a lot of foreign investors investing into the markets in the UAE. And if you're a UAE non-resident, then you can only qualify for up to 50% of the property's value. So you would need a 50% down payment unless you were on a payment plan. And if you were on a payment plan, then your payments would be very consistent and you would know what to expect. There would not be any surprise with, jumps in the future. You know exactly what you have to pay. So with what I just said, this means that a large percentage of properties held by people in the UAE have already been paid by more than half. And since about 70% of transactions are conducted in cash here in Dubai, I would say that it is a lot more safe to invest here compared to other countries and other cities around the world, where again, people are investing and sometimes are over leveraging what they can really handle. So my point is, a lot of properties are not even financed with mortgages, so a lot of investors can handle their payments, they know what to expect, and if they do have a mortgage and they are an investor here, they've probably already paid off a large portion of the property and the remaining payments are not that big. And I'd also like to add on top of this that people investing into real estate here in Dubai are not just your average Joe, especially if they're buying from overseas. They're most likely a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire who is looking to diversify their portfolio here in the UAE. And here at GenZone, we help wealthy individuals move to the UAE to reduce their taxes, have an increased quality of life, and many more things. And we speak to between 300 to 400 wealthy entrepreneurs every single month. So I can personally tell you that the level of wealth moving to the UAE is quite high, and it would really blow your mind to see how many people are actually trying to move here and buy real estate here, set up their business here, and take advantage of the beautiful city and beautiful country. Next up, we have to talk about supply and demand, because this is what determines the price of anything in any market. So if we start off with supply, there is no city around the world that has more cranes and is building more buildings than Dubai. If you live here and you look out your window, you will most likely see a building being built, whether it's close or off in the distance. You will probably see one because everything is growing here quick. And by the end of 2023, there's an expected 32,000 properties that are set to be handed over to the investors that bought them. So with all this information said, you're probably thinking that there's just too much being built in Dubai. There are too many properties being built in Dubai, but just wait, because that is not the case at all. So between 2022 and 2023, roughly 100,000 people moved to the Emirates. And if you recall the number of properties that are set to be handed over in 2023, you can see that there is a huge gap there. Now, I will say that not everyone here that is moving here is going to buy a property. That is not the case at all. However, a large number of those people will, and of course you have to look at foreign buyers too, who are not even planning to move here and are buying from overseas. Now, looking further after 2023, Dubai is expected to grow its population to 7.8 million people by 2040. This means that the current housing market stock will need to double to even satisfy that demand. So the point is, investors are desperate for new properties to hit the market because there are not enough available. And like I mentioned earlier, the average Joes are not moving to Dubai. There's a lot of really rich people looking to move here, lower their taxes, have a better quality of life, etc. You name it. And they've been coming here in masses. And if you search up the countries welcoming the most new millionaires, at number 2 you will probably find the UAE, because 4,500 new millionaires were expected to move here in 2023, and those targets, I can say, are definitely being met. So to answer the million-dollar question, will the Dubai real estate market crash? We can come back and see this in a few years from now to see if I was right or wrong. But in 2023 going into 2024, I believe that the real estate market in Dubai will not crash. Will it slow down and stop growing so rapidly? Possibly. However, a crash, I cannot expect that to happen in Dubai anytime soon, unless something like COVID happens or any big event. There's just way too much demand from people moving here and people with money moving here, and not enough supply. And I believe that the market is not over leveraged, and I think that people can handle their payments. And I think it's generally a safe investment. Of course, not financial advice. And if you want to move to Dubai, move your business to Dubai and take advantage of the low corporate rate and the low tax rate here in Dubai, then please book a call with us down below, and I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you, or someone else on our team would be more than happy to speak with you. And of course, let me know what you think down below. Do you think the market is going to crash? Do you think I'm dead wrong? Or do you agree with me? I'd love to see what you guys think.